to people, and we'll look through it. I'm sorry for any inconveniences. We didn't just. I just want to know y'all. We didn't ban for or DQ just for any random reason because somebody said so. At the end of the day, smoke was the source, so we had to make sure to do a little bit of research. But if it was wrong, I will apologize in advance right now and also later to whoever was the team that was affected by that. Anyways, we're in the winners finals. irqqzz and Jacobe versus Seikuz and Mehkino. I already said winner of this goes to the grand finals. And congratulations to y'all. Y'all have already guaranteed some mammoth coins for y'all in y'all's pockets. So that's a good thing. You know, that's a really good thing. All right. What? I mean, it's the difference in who wants, you know, first and second or whatever. Kind of going tit for tat here in the middle game. We're all on red. Look like it's gonna be a tight set. You know, really little on jumps there. I thought he was gonna die off stage. irqqzz spacing him out, keeping him to the corner. Sarah does get Jacobe in the way though. He tried to go for the insig there. Sarah to come out from that Jacobe's spear. And we get the kill. Nice, good kick to the chest, and that's going to be Jacobe and irqqzz going down to their second stock as well. So we're still even, pretty even matchup. We know Seikuz isn't the twos player, but it's nice to see him in this format. He's doing a pretty good job, holding his own. Honestly, at some points even like carrying low key. Let's be real. No hate, no shade. Nice, good sig, insig, good bump, you know, out the way. Everybody in that light from irqqzz. Nice, good D-sig. But Seikuz down but not out. Another D-sig trying to hit. He's spamming them. He's just using them to keep him to the corner, and it's low-key a smart strategy. We didn't see much of that in the 1v1s yesterday, but I think it's making more of a 2v2 type of thing. Just spam the D6, even at the hit, and keeps Seikuz away from the battle, and lets Jacobe deal with Mehkino on his own. And it's a good fight. Nice, good Sarah. Ground pound comes out. irqqzz is off stage in a really uncomfortable position. Ground pound to seal the deal on his stock. He's down at 1. Jacobe is still floating on his second stock, hoping to get as much damage as possible. And he's low-key doing what he needs to do on Mehkino, but not too much done. irqqzz is playing like he's like it's no tomorrow. Like doing 3 stocks, and he's playing really aggressively against Seikuz and Mehki. But you know, I respect that aggressiveness, and it does pay off on the bow. And it's a good weapon for him. He's able to play aggressive as well as space him out. And they don't have much of an answer for him. There you go, grab to an end light, and then it gets followed up by Mehkino's, gauntlets. Neutral air, forces him in the air. Recovery. Seikuz does not die quite yet. That defense holding strong. Goes for a set side sig. Doesn't get punished off of it though. In light. Does get the kill. Seikuz is down. And there, Mehki follows him right after. Game number 1 is going to go to irqqzz and Jacobe in this winners finals. This is some good gameplay. I'm liking the double lance from these two. I think it's going to take them far, and it might even take them to a win. And if we see a back-to-back irqqzz win, tourney win, that'll be a very interesting, interesting outcome. And I know y'all would be like pretty happy about that. Seeing somebody new. Okay, we have the replay. Perfecto.
Three, two, one, brawl.
1 second. Wait. 1 second, chat. get back into the Brawlhalla. My fault for that little pause. Okay. Jacobe is forced off stage. Mehkino able to take him down to his second stock. irqqzz is still floating on his third stock. Not anymore. Seikuz is down on orange. And he's on the Magyar pick. I just now realized that. Great Sword is a little slow. But it's still strong for him. He's still a really good Great Sword player. It's just I think I know why. Great Sword doesn't really use much of him too. It's just a weapon. Oh my gosh. And the easy little D-Light to Sarah combo gets followed up by the N-Sig on Vector, and he's been using the living daylights out of the N-Sig today, and it's been working almost every time he does use that. I wish there was a stat I can see to show me the conversion rate on hits using his N-Sig compared to other SIGs, because I would bet it's high. He does use one. He does get punished by the gauntlets. Here come out. Seikuz gets nice. The N-Sig force irqqzz up, but I mean, he's still alive. He's still in his second stock, as well as Mehki. Not anymore. Jacobe. Magyar does get irqqzz, but I'm not gonna lie. It's looking a little over for Mehki and Seikuz in this game number 2. What are we doing? He's forcing himself to the corner. I think trying to get a little gimp action off stage. Could be the play. And I think irqqzz and Jacobe are not. They're not mad at this. You know, you can stay over there. You can stay in your own little way. We don't really care. Like he's kind of moving towards the middle of the stage. It's definitely not where you want to be because you get caught in stuff like this. Ground pound comes from both of them. Recovery, able to save irqqzz. N-Sig comes out. Doesn't overextend yet. They're still alive here. irqqzz is doing a really good job of going low, but still not dying and overextending himself and being prone to a kill. He tries to go for the in-light on one, and then the side single on the other. It does not work well for him. They kind of do read the play. He's still alive. Recovery. Keeps him up. Unarmed. Is doing its job. irqqzz forced himself off stage. Jacobe is the one with the weapon. He is spamming that in-light, waiting for him to go back on stage. And good jump there. irqqzz. Or sorry, Jacobe. You have got to get this kill. Yep, there it goes. Sarah to kill.
Red team wins.
Jacobe and irqqzz. Gonna take game number 2. Close. Close. What am I fighting? Double lance. That's all I gotta say. You are fighting double lance. Might ask the ban here, just so y'all know.
Three, two, one, brawl!
Game number 3, irqqzz and Jacobe on match point. Seikuz and Mehkino, they lose this, they go down to the loser's bracket, and they will be at a pretty decent advantage. I think they'll be on the final, so they have a little bit of time to wait and feel out the competition and see who just come up on stream before, you know, they play. So, you know, honestly, it's not a really bad position if you're the two, but obviously you don't want to go out like that. You know, you don't want to go out sad. You're okay. Okay. And irqqzz is absolutely putting that work in. Oh my gosh. Off stage, and Jacobe just sees the vision. A little ground pound, and they're both down to 2. irqqzz and Jacobe definitely establishing dominance on the double lance. This stage is interesting. It's a little bit bigger than Small Brawlhalla, but there's no platforms. And what's the other no platform? There's another one. I can't think of it. But it's just like one of the bigger no platform stages, and it gives a lot of the players a lot of space to move around and not get hit by any team combos. I know Jacobe and irqqzz would love a tighter map to do one of their team combos, but Seikuz and Mehkino are not allowing that to happen. But it's kind of more 1v1 based, and I'm not gonna lie, it just seems like they are doing a really good job of taking their 1v1s and winning them. Mehkino and Seikuz have not much of an answer. Game 2 was still pretty close, but irqqzz is down to 1. But Mehki and Seikuz both deep on the red. There goes the hit. Seikuz still not out yet. Trying to get anything to get the chain dodge on Jacobe. But now Seikuz is down to 1 along with irqqzz. And irqqzz doing a really good job of not getting hit. Mehki, now he's down to 1. Jacobe is still sitting pretty on orange on 2. It's a lot of good room for him. Able to withstand a Sayer from the Seikuz greatsword. Recovery does land. I try to get the follow up there. I see the vision. I see the vision. He likes to Sayer. And like does hit Seikuz. Good attacks there from Mehkino. Good spear combos. Instinct comes out. And this might be game.
Victory!
Jacobe